How has School of Greatness changed over the years? Did it become something you never thought it would be?
Dude, it's been crazy.
Yeah,
I'm probably the same thing with you. You
Yeah.
never thought you'd be at this place probably, but I remember after 6 months of doing the show, it started with 1 episode and 1 listener.
Right?
And now
hard
it's
for people to understand that.
And
right?
now it's 6 years and 100 million listens and almost 1,000 episodes or whatever. I remember after 6 months, maybe it was the 6 or 9 month mark, somewhere around there is when I dropped the episode of being sexually abused. And after that, I really started to interview differently. I had a lot more empathy and compassion, and I cared deeper about the people I was interviewing. It's funny, the first 6 months was all about how do we be the best in the world? How do you win at everything? It was much more competitive sounding. And then people just started to email me and say, there's something different about what you do. There's something different about your questions, about how you listen better, you're more compassionate, you ask these deeper, intimate, vulnerable questions. And it's because I started to transform myself from the inside out and started to see the world differently once I started to open up through this workshop experience. And I think it's been a much beautiful experience for everyone since I started to change and evolve.
Isn't that interesting how you could have even the same list of questions, the same guest, and that you reflect on the guest?
Absolutely. And I'm sure even for you in the last year, since you've opened up about everything in this documentary, your episodes have probably gotten even bigger. Bigger views, bigger downloads, bigger audience, everything, because you started to shift. Even though it may not seem, that crazy of a shift, but you just opening up about that has transformed probably the whole culture of this place, the way that people feel about you, the trust people have for you, the love people have for you in this show.
Sometimes I think it even presets the show up to where the guests, when they come in, they're like, oh, now this is the place where I talk about this.
It's real, yeah.
And it's real, and maybe they're like, oh, this is where we go to talk about this, so now is the time.
It's real, to be real in London real,
and so you started becoming a different person, which would pull out different conversations.
Yeah, then everyone started to cry on my show.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably for you too. It was like the Oprah show. Today I interviewed someone, she cried 4 times. Oh. And it's not like I'm trying to make someone cry.
It's a good sign.
Yeah, but it's just we're getting to a place that's going to help people, and that's what's fun.